hint. Where's the lightest light we know is the church? What's the darkest dark? The trees. And in between, there's all kinds of other things. Maybe even, the rest is kind of, you know, the path is mid-tone to me. This area is dark. And this is a lighter mid-tone. So in this we have white, light, mid-tone, dark. I see 4 tones. Let's see if these... Are you doing video?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say something. Okay, so I'm mixing up this beautiful ultramarine blue, and I'm gonna paint the lightest, not the white, but I'm gonna paint the lightest tone in here. And in fact, because we have good drying time, I'm going to paint everything except the whites. And then I'm going to come in and add other tone after. There's a little white spot on the edge of this building too, which is pretty nice. So I want to save that white and that white.
The light here is beautiful.
The light is beautiful here. But I'll probably have to move to do my demo because, and there's some lights, I want to remember those lights on the path too, which are really nice. So those are my lightest lights, and I kind of saved them. And I want to remember where they are. So that's why I made some dots on them. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to put a little bit darker tone. It's pretty wet, so let's see what happens. In Montreal, this would already be dry probably. It dries so quickly. Here in Singapore, I've had to get used to humidity.
Everything whops up.
Yes.
As it is.
Yeah. But that's a nice ultramarine blue.
What we do is we pick up the excess.
Yeah, you pick up the excess.
Dry a lot, so.
Yeah. So now I want a little bit of a darker tone, so I'm going to go with less water and a bit more paint. Over here. Let's see if I can do it. So now I'm thinking about what does that building look like behind the church? I've got another tone back there. So that's the darker building. And if you want, you can even include the building on the side, which is dark and comes right down. It's a little bit wet and it's running a little bit, but that's okay. We like that. That says Singapore. That says humidity. This should be a little drier and a little clearer to do, but anyway.
You get a fan. That's what the fan is for.
I know. You know what somebody told me? Somebody wrote to me and said she knows somebody who paints in a humid place, and they bring a little blowtorch that you use for cooking, for making like creme caramel.
Painting wouldn't last very long.
So now I have 3 tones, although they're running together a little. You can still see I have white, I have my light, I have my mid-tone, and I'm gonna put in dark with really thick paint. I don't know if it's gonna run too much, but we'll see. It should be a little crisper than this, but
maybe that's why they give us a fan inside the...
Yeah, I think that's why they gave us a fan, which I keep forgetting to take. These are nice paints, by the way. I've never tried them, but they're really nice. Okay, so with quite thick paint now, you see, I'm putting in my darkest tone. I may have to let it dry, but let's test it. So if I'm not sure if an area is wet, I put a little dot. Thank you. I put a little dot to test it. It's getting pretty dry, so. Oops. That's maybe a little too dark. So what's the shape of the dark? And it's something like this. So you want this plan to be clear to you, because you're going to use it later. So you see how little I'm drawing? It's just about the paint. It's just saying this is where my lights and my darks are going to be. And then there is some dark here, and as we come across, and there's a nice, now this is dry enough, I know. I can see that I can put in a dark shape of the tree back there. Like that. So that, I'm happy with that. It says what I want, it reads well, it says what I want to say. I see foreground. I'm going to make this just a little bit darker. I'll stand back. I just want to take a picture.